The seeds we plant determine the fruits we harvest, just as the choices we make shape the outcomes we face. No matter where our future takes us, we must never forget where and why we planted these seeds. I was born on the day of the full moon. That's why my mother named me Yue. Later, I realized that no matter how far from home we are, the same moon always watches over us. 我得找个能看见月亮的地方才中。
About that?
I don't know. When I heard about my parents' death, I was just stepping onto the bus to Laplace. I felt like I had no time to even think about it. I guess I mistook that for acceptance. After all, there's nothing I could do to change it. Then about 3 months later, I broke my pen while writing a research log. I cried for 40 hours. 40 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm grateful my roommate didn't have me commit it.
Was it your parents' pen?
Nah, just an ordinary Laplace office pen. They give them out by the box load. But back home, when I broke something, my parents would tease me for being careless. And then we would find a new one together. You can't really accept a thing like this. The only thing you can do is put your pain aside and find something to do with yourself. Even if it's just making a ball of tape. Just wrap a ball round and round over and over until you've forgotten what it even looked like inside.
Maybe that is something I can try.
Cool, you should. I'm speaking from experience. You know, when you're young, everything bad seems like the end of the world. Forgetting your homework might as well be the apocalypse.
Are you going home, Mr. Raccoon?
No. I'm heading out for a mission.
Vila said it's a time that you're familiar with, but that you didn't ever plan on going back. I know Vila had another home before she moved to Rayashki. You must have one too. What was it like? Does it snow there?
Yes, it snowed there. So much that it made the trees sag and covered up your footprints as soon as you walked past. When the folk all froze over, my sister and I would go out and fish from holes we cut in the ice.
Comrade Basuno once fell in the ice doing that. We didn't see him at school for weeks.
Playing on the ice can be dangerous, little August. But it's all gone now. No matter the era. Even if I went back to that little dot on the map, it would never be the same.
Like Rayashki.
Just like Rayashki.
Поэтому мы должны выжить, и потом все встанет на круги свои.
Леня, держись. Жизнь — это очень важная вещь. Иди, следуй тому маршруту, который я тебе дал. Никогда не оглядывайся назад.
Being certified as capable for an independent field mission means you're an official Foundation member. Congrats in advance. Most people here use an alias, though it's all up to you. Just make sure you pick a good one. It's not easy to change once it's confirmed.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
Let me check. All right, no problemo. The storm has made everyone's life harder here. The Foundation is always in need of more manpower, and in need of honest men like you, even more so. Welcome to the St. Pavlov Foundation Far East Branch, Mr. Nameday.
You're thinking about something. Missing your home again, yes? It's okay. Vila said as long as we pay attention in class and keep learning, we will be able to rebuild Reashki in the future. We will rebuild it as long as each and every comrade keeps that goal in their mind. And I will never forget. Ты справишься, товарищ енот.
Большое спасибо, товарищ Август.
Come here, Alia. You can have the best seat.
Oh, I think for now I'd prefer to be called Giberina.
Hurry up. You don't get an aurora like this every night. You need those charged particles up there for your arcane skill.
I thought we were here for a vacation.
It can be more than one thing. You do need this, though. Stay calm. Walking in space is definitely going to be easier than walking a tightrope. There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose. In short, there's no falling down.
Tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow. I'll be up there, drifting above the earth with the stars. I wonder if they'll feel warm to the touch. The night is so cold. Back with the Utreniaya, on nights like this I would sneak into the pens and sleep beside Masha, the bear cub I took care of. She was so warm to cuddle. And now I'm here huddled with all of you. Oh, sorry, I'm not suggesting you remind me of bears. It just feels safe.
There were times during the coldest winter nights that my siblings and I would cuddle up with the stray dogs to keep ourselves warm.
Hold on. You people don't just hibernate through the winter? You're missing out.
All right, we should head back. We don't want our little astronaut to be too tired.
Hey, you think I don't see what you're doing? You haven't told us your story yet. It's been on my mind since I first got here. Why would you do all this? You don't strike me as the hopeless dreamer type.
I don't? Well, I should make more of an effort to match the stereotype. It's not so dreamy, though. I just want to know the answers. Where do we come from and how things will end? What, not convincing enough? Perhaps you want something more in-depth? Way back when, before all this, Pointer and I were being driven mad by work. We would walk out here and there was something she would say to me.
Language is a tool that permits us to describe how the universe was created and how it will end. Through it, we reflect on our existence. In order to understand eternity,
we must first understand death and impermanence. What do you think? Good impression of her, no? Everyone says it's my best. Tomorrow might be our last free day before the storm. I guess it's fitting then to ask the age-old question. If tomorrow was the last day of your life, what would you do?
Do everything we can, and do my best. Leave no regrets. That's why I have to finish my training. Raz, dwa, trzy.
Wait! Give me 10 more minutes.
Silence.
Держись, Алия.
Trail's still warm.
Hold here. Plan A.
Guns loaded.
Let me help, please. Plan failed.
Don't mess with Texas. Trail's still warm.
Plan B. Plan A.
Or maybe take a deep breath.
Don't waste my time.
Don't take it on step.
for a tooth, an eye for an eye.
Tandy,
The law is above all else. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. An eye for an eye.
Plan A, Tandy, Plan A.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Don't act so bad. It's just another day on the job.
Если это последний день моей жизни, как я могу доказать, что я жила в этом мире? Моим именем? Моими воспоминаниями? Я помню, как меня звали.
Alina Medvedeva, the girl like a bear. You must have a proper stage name for your performance. Kiparina. What do you think? Natalia and I decided on it together. She's a clever one, always reading the latest astrological lectures. It's from a place in the stars. Kuiper, she calls it. Some asteroid belt made of ice. This is because to us, you are a gift from the stars.
Мистер Козлов, миссис Козлова.
We're leaving tonight. Why all the rush? Let's wait one day later, or maybe two. Why don't we ask that Laplace lady to see Ali again?
I am sure she's too busy. But look, everyone's leaving town. Something must be happening. She'll be safe there. Didn't you hear them say that? Laplace's building will be the last to fall, even if the whole world comes to an end. What we must do then is keep ourselves safe. That way, someday in the future, we will have the chance to see her again, sitting in the audience, clapping for us until her hands are red.
My big bear wants to pretend he doesn't have a heart. I know you miss her as much as I do.
Of course, but I must stay in control of myself. Maybe we can put something on the signboard. A circle, like her space helmet. You know that signboard hasn't been changed since my Dedushka was the ringmaster. What a change it will be.
Yes, and we will add some stars and spaceships. I'll paint them on once we're set up in Moscow. Oh, and don't forget to take down their address so we can send things to her.
You think I didn't do that the minute we came here? Natalia, you're showing so much concern. What happened to my carefree circus wife?
It's just that there's nothing else I can do. We've always been there for her. Now she's alone and far from us. Who will care for her now?
It is how it must be. We cannot be there for her forever. You can't do this your whole life. Audiences come to watch an acrobat fly, but they also come to see if they will fall. Most people would never dare to walk on a tightrope. They pay to see people do the thrilling things that they would never do themselves. But it is a dangerous business. I often wish that you will one day find a safer way to live than this.
Неужели ходить по земле действительно безопаснее? Сколько я проживу? 8 лет, 10, 15. И что потом? Сколько лет мне осталось?
Time never ends. It's a concept, and there are many explanations for it. One suggests that since the whole world is made of particles, including our brains, then our minds too can be calculated, so that everything that's happening or about to happen can be predicted. Past, present, future. All that ever was and is, and ever will be, was destined from the moment the universe began. Each moment like a knot on a string that's already been tied. Our lives just moving along a fixed track from birth to death. Then there is another. The theory that none of this is really happening at all. That all perception is illusion. Only the present exists, and only for as long as we are experiencing it. If you ask me to choose, I prefer the first one.
It's not like a tightrope then. When I walk on the rope, I don't see past and future. I only feel what is happening right now. For example, these lights make my palms feel hot and warm, but the stones beneath me are cold.
Cool. Sounds like you favor the second theory. But it doesn't matter which side you're on. There's one thing both have in common. Our existence, whatever you make of it, is just a fleeting moment in time.
But those countless moments string together into eternity. I'm small to the universe, just a person. But I'm a part of Utreniaya, which is bigger than myself. We belong to a people, a country, a planet, and a galaxy. Maybe that's how we share in eternity, by existing as part of it. Each one of us, no matter how small, takes part in creating the universe.
You got it. When we learn all the rules that govern our universe, we'll be able to predict all that is to come. We'll be able to survive without superstition and fear of the unknown.
Выжить. Это легче сказать, чем сделать. А что, если у нас завтра не получится? Шторм смоет все, что мы здесь сделали, и все, что я когда-нибудь могла бы знать. И все, что останется — запись, хранящаяся в пыльном кабинете Foundation. И если так, я надеюсь, однажды они вспомнят обо мне, поднимут глаза в небо и скажут: «Смелый, молодой космонавт однажды ходил среди звезд». И она, Алина Медведева, сделала этот выбор сама.
Children grow up, Adults grow old, and then we die. So what's the use in worrying? All that matters is our Alia will be safe.
Mr. Kozlov, you should have already left. The longer you wait to leave, the more dangerous it will be.
Is there something wrong, then? We are ready to go, as you can see. We're all packed up.
No, nothing to be concerned with for now. But we need you to follow the evacuation notice for your safety. Keep your passes with you. You may need to show the soldiers on the road ahead. And please take care. The snowfall is getting heavier.
Sure, but if you don't mind my asking, is Alia all right? How is she? How is her training? Sorry, it's just... I know that she's a good girl, but I'm afraid she'll push herself too much. She's always been so diligent.
You have nothing to worry about. Kiparina is a very disciplined and intelligent young woman. We've been most impressed with her work. I believe that she could have a very promising future with Laplace.
Promising? I knew it. My Alia is a promising candidate for Laplace. When we first found her in Murmansk, she was just an orphaned babe. And now, see how wonderful she has become.
I believe I understand. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Thank you for telling me about her. I've wanted to pay her a visit, but I don't want to bother her. And I also don't think she wants to see an old man cry. But if you say she is doing well, this is enough for me. But I must ask, miss, why are you still in town? Aren't you going to be busy with the launch soon?
I'm here to see if we missed anything.
This trial is mine to judge.
Time to turn the page. Right! Peace and love! Peace and love! Woohoo! Release! Time to turn the page.
The law is above all else.
Peace and love! Peace and love! Release!
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
And now it's easier to understand. Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Don't touch my bag! Time to turn the page. Right! Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! To transcribe. And now it's easier to understand.
Battles have little meaning.
save for the prizes to be won.
A real troublemaker. You're right, my turn. You really did. The trail is all too obvious. Oh, you got it. It's for your safety. Run, Robbie! Tell Robbie the advantage of our diversity! Knock, knock. Room service. Time to admire the cherry blossoms! You can run, but you can't hide. A real troublemaker is a guest, aren't you?
Perfect service, just like always.